This is the part 2 video for the respiratory system, and we left off at the histology for a bronchi. So again, these blue regions are cartilage. The purple dots are the nuclei of the chondrocytes. And this purple mesh of tissue, so everything on the inside, this is all matrix produced by the chondrocytes. So all this is matrix. So if you see convoluted columnar epithelium, if you see smooth muscle tissue, and then you see cartilage surrounding it, this tells you this is a bronchi. So here is an image of that. The inside is the lumen. This is the generic name for the inside of any hollow tube. You can expect to find gas here, just can't see it. We have the convoluted columnar epithelium on the inside. And then here we can see some smooth muscle tissue. Let's use a different color. So here you can see some smooth muscle tissue. Smooth muscle. And lastly, we can see these bits of cartilage right there. So I can see my area of cartilage. And those dots in the middle, these are not the cells, these are the nuclei of the cells. So we can see the nucleus of the chondrocytes. Nucleus of the chondrocytes. And then the majority of that tissue, so what's inside this, we can call that the matrix, tissue produced by the chondrocytes. So everything that's not a purple dot on the inside, this is all matrix, 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 matrix. Okay, so be careful not to confuse a blood vessel for cartilage. So for a blood vessel, if it's an artery or a vein, if it's an artery, you might see, a tunica intima, a squiggly inside. And you'll definitely see, red blood cells. So, gives it away that it's a blood vessel. And then versus a, tissue of cartilage, again, you will see nuclei in here. On the left, red blood cells, mature ones do not have nuclei. And then the majority of the tissue is covered with the matrix produced from these cells. So this is much, filled to the brim with this matrix. Okay, so do not confuse a blood vessel for cartilage. Notice that this is, mostly full. There isn't much empty space. You see some empty space for a blood vessel. Again, you shouldn't see no nucleus, no purple dots in the red blood cells, but here you can see the nucleus of the chondrocyte, the cartilage cell. Chondrocyte, cartilage cell. Now for bronchiole under a microscope, two main differences are these are smaller than bronchi, but most importantly, there is no cartilage surrounding these structures. So no cartilage surrounding bronchiole. So here's an important difference. Now here is a bronchi under a microscope. We have the lumen. Again, this is where gas travels. We have the convoluted columnar epithelium. There does seem to be some smooth muscle. So here is my convoluted columnar epithelium. My smooth muscle is where you see this M. This is smooth muscle right here. But notice there is no cartilage. Notice no cartilage surrounding this structure. And on the left, you can see a blood vessel, full. This one seems to be full of red blood cells. There's my blood vessel. And here's all three structures in one image.